So I read an article a while ago by a Buddhist publication thing, whatever, it was Buddhist, and the point was that we should stop calling it enlightenment because it's just not an accurate. It's just not. It doesn't portray the thing that's actually going on accurately. Let's move away from the noise. So they opted to rephrase it and call it, I guess, spiritual in English. You would use that word, spiritual health, and spiritual becoming an adult. I'm not really sure how to translate that to English. In Dutch it would be geestelijke gezondheid en geestelijke volwassenheid. But in English I have no idea how to translate that. If there are other Dutchies on, give me a better translation, that would be great. Anyway, if you're looking for spiritual health and afterwards, when you've become spiritually healthy, if you're looking to become more of an adult at a spiritual level, then mystical experience or enlightenment seems to be an encounter with what it would be like to be spiritually healthy, at least, or maybe even an adult, but at least healthy. Now, mystical experience has a noetic quality, meaning that it gives you the idea that you're encountering some absolute truth. It has an experience of love, deep, unending love, and often enough light, but I'm not sure what to make of that. Anyway, what also seems to define mystical experience is the transformation that takes place in the individual having the mystical experience. So, what does all of this together mean? Well, once you've experienced what it's like to be spiritually healthy, or maybe even spiritually grown, let's call it that, to be grown, then there's kind of no escape from noticing when you're being childish or wounded at that level of who you are. And when you can't deny that you're being childish at a certain level, then automatically you're trying not to be, because nobody wants to be childish, unless it's for fun, for the humor of it, for the comedy, but not in any serious way. So people who've had mystical experiences often tend to change throughout the months or years following. And, well, one thing that happened to me is that I made a channel called Healing to the Light, where I apparently wanted to place some emphasis on trying to become spiritually healthy, and maybe even to become an adult at a spiritual level. Whether I'm actually succeeding is a whole nother thing, but that's at least the intention, and I'm trying to. And I'm changing in a lot of ways. I'm rethinking what line of work I'm supposed to do and how I want to spend my time, and well, we'll see where it's all gonna end up. But it seems to me that mystical experience is not. I don't know if I like the word mystical. We just need a word. And so what would be wrong with the word mystical? It's just a word, who cares? Any word works. But the word mystical has some cultural associations with it that make it seem magical, or like when you have a mystical experience, you have contact with angels and with gods and with aliens or something. Like, I don't know. It's not that. That's not what I mean. I can't definitively prove that it's not that, but it didn't seem like that to me. To me, it just seemed like an encounter with spiritual health. And so I hope you can rethink things like Satori, Nirvana, being touched by God's love or God's light, enlightenment, and all those other things as, well, first of all, as spiritual health. Trying to become healthy so you don't bleed all over everyone around you. So that's it for today.